Alright guys, I'm back with another video, and in my previous video that I just recorded, it was my Ghost Rider video. If you guys haven't seen that yet, please check it out down below. And I said that he was the last of the Marvel figures I had to unbox and take a look at. And I totally forgot I had this guy. So let's go take a look at him real quick. This is the Disney Store exclusive, or Disney Park, I think, exclusive. Thanos by Marvel Select. And in my last Marvel Select video, it was the Gambit figure. And look how big this. I hate how big the boxes are. That's what I'm about to say. In my Gambit video, I was saying I don't like how big these boxes are and how bulky they are. And it's unfortunate because they look really nice on display, but once you crack it open, they're pretty much useless because it's this style of box. So when you rip it open, you can't put him back. I guess you can put him back in his plastic, this little mold thing, but other than that, you can't keep him like this again. So let's crack it open and take a look. Real quick, side note, I hate twisty ties. Oh, I didn't notice it had these kind of ties, but twisty ties, I hate. All right, back to the video. Man, this figure is a lot heavier than I thought. It has a pretty decent weight to it. So here is the Marvel Select Disney Store exclusive Thanos. And I think what they were trying to go with was a mix of the comic styling look and the Marvel Cinematic Universe look, because the extra head he comes with looks a lot like the Infinity War Thanos, which, like I said before, or when I said in my haul video for this guy, I do not like how that Thanos looks. I think it looks stupid. I don't know why. I think his head is too small for that body. I think if they went with this one, like this one specifically, not necessarily the whole comic book styling, but like this exact one, with how dark the paint looks, I think this one would have been amazing in the MCU, the Marvel Universe. So yeah, he's a pretty hefty figure. He has a lot of articulation, a lot of side. He's like, come at me, bro. He has a mid-body swivel, but no crunch. Has thigh swivel, double jointed knees. I think the knees could look kind of dumb because I think this thing could definitely be positioned better. I guess boot swivel, right? But lower boot swivel, and then ankle rocker, which I feel like every figure should have because I think it's amazing. So with him, in terms of oh yeah, and then oh wow, that elbow was really hard, but look at him flex. So oh man, so that one doesn't flex as much just because of Infinity Gauntlet. So, and then his hands articulate as well. His head doesn't really look up and down much. Whoops, mine just popped off. Let me pop him back on. So I think it works well with this figure, in my opinion, because he's a bigger, bulky figure. So he's not gonna have like the best articulation, but I think you're not trying to pose him in like the most artistic style poses. So I think he's gonna look good just standing straight up, either like this or, you know, posing, showing off the Infinity Gauntlet. So taking a look at him like that, he looks really good. I love the color on him. The Infinity Gauntlet with all the stones I think is really cool. I like how it's a different actual glove than this one. I thought it was gonna be like just this part and then the hand that's gonna be different, but it's an actual separate glove. So I think that's cool. So yeah, guys, if you guys see him at your Disney store, or if you're able to go to one of the Disney parks, Disneyland or Disney World, if you guys come across him, go at him and check him out. So here's how he looks with his alternate head, the one without the helmet. And by the way, I think the helmet is kind of cool because these pieces are loose. So if you want him like that, or if you want it like flared out a little bit, I think you can do both, which I think is nice. So This one without the helmet looks more closely to the MCU Thanos. And see, look at it. If this was the Thanos that we got for Infinity War, this one probably would have been out of the park. I'm still excited for the movie. I'm still ready to watch it. But like I said, I think Thanos looks stupid. So after playing with this guy, I'm having like a greater appreciation for figures in general because I'm still new to collecting. I used to collect sneakers and I thought that was a cool thing, but it's starting to get played out now and everything started to become like a social status. Everything became like, oh, who has like the best this, best that. And with figure collecting, it's just that sharing the love of collecting and having these figs in your hand. And I think it's also cool that like your comic book heroes or your like in my case like Dragon Ball or just anything that you're into, like Star Wars, Dragon Ball, Marvel, DC, being able to hold like the actual character in hand and posing him how you wish you could have, as opposed to something that you see in the comic book, I think is real cool. I think it's it brings a lot of people back to like their childhood and shows off how, you know, how creative people can get. So this is just a real quick review for this guy, just because I completely forgot I had him. So pop the other head on real quick. This is probably I'm gonna pose him. So maybe something like that, which I think is real cool. So yeah, let me show you guys a few pictures and let's get to that.